Hi, this is Ted with the first episode of DAW Tips. Today we're going to look at generative percussion using Ableton Live, specifically their MIDI effects. Now you can see on my template right here, I've already got the effects already on the bottom of the track here. So we have a arpeggiator set to box 16th right now, and then a total random MIDI effect plugin, which is going to affect the velocity of these tracks. And the way I've set up these Kontakt instruments is to have multiple instances of the same note or sound across several keys. That'll improve the probability that when random notes are playing in the arpeggiator here, you're going to hear whatever sound you want to hear dominantly more often than not. You also notice that I basically laid my arm down on the keyboard for this to get every note to play here. When I recorded these clips in live, I wanted every note in the Kontakt instrument to be able to speak. So that's why I just basically have a block chord laid down on each of these. In this instance, you can see the adjustable properties of the total random MIDI effect plugin here, and that's going to affect the velocity. You can see where it says operations velocity right there. I'm going to change my note range to have a min and max MIDI velocity, a min and max out high, and a total randomness factor, which goes up to 64. So if we want complete randomness, just change it up to 64. If you want it to be a little bit less random, you can leave that lower. Hopefully you noticed that the arpeggiator was set to a random also. So we're going to get random 16th notes playing back from the arpeggiator at random velocities played back from the MIDI effect random plugin. Here's another close-up of the arpeggiator function. So you have a top style, random, groove, straight, and then I've set up my gate, rate, steps, distance, all that stuff to give me the sound I want. But you can experiment with all those settings to get the kind of style that you're looking for. And in this session, I've got 3 tracks of big drums, which is exactly what I want. I want a lot of big drums in here. I've got 2 tambourines. I have a drone patch from Omnisphere also, and I have some predetermined hits that I wanted in this session as well. So now we'll go over and I'll show you this session in action. So I've gone ahead here and set up an arrangement in live that changes over time. Really, the tempo, intensity, and frequency of the notes that you hear are actually going to change in real time. You can see the automation on the graph here. The variables that are changing here are the min and maximum velocities and the tempo of this arrangement. So I'm going to hit play and watch and listen to what happens as this arrangement plays out. So there you have it. You've heard generative percussion with varying tempos, varying highs and lows, and accompaniment by some drones and hits. I know I didn't get too deep into explaining things, but I just wanted to show you what is possible with Ableton Live MIDI effects and a little bit of careful pre-planning and programming. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you learned something, and I know I didn't explain everything perfectly, so if you have any questions, just shoot me a comment or an email. I'm going to start producing more of these videos. I really hope they're helpful, and I'm excited to share little tips and secrets I've learned over the years. Thank you.